Thank you.
Hello, Miss
Hello.
Komal. How are you
Hello.
doing?
Hi. Good morning. First of all, good morning. Have a blissful good morning.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. A very good
So,
morning to you as well.
yes. How are you? How have you been?
As you can see, I am doing spectacular. And what about you, Miss Komal?
Yes, I'm fabulous and fit as fiddle. I am happy because my cousin sister engagement is around the corner. So I'm very much excited to celebrate this ring ceremony, all
Okay,
this thing.
that's great. I think
Yes.
it's like a festival for the women.
Sorry, could you please repeat?
I think marry any person in their relatives. It's like a festival for the women. I think so
Yeah.
because it has a lot of stuff to do and the
Yes.
collection of the saris and the dresses and the makeups and the lipstick.
Yeah,
Lot of
ornament.
stuff
Yeah,
going.
lots of like nowadays in my plate, lots of things I have to do every day because like 2 days left to for her engagement. So I'm very much occupied with my work and this my YouTube channel, my household chores, many more things I have to do.
Yeah,
Yes,
as I can see that being a lady is very inextricable to handle the things, handle the childrens as well, handle the works over there in the home as well. You mentioned that household chores. Yeah, I can understand that. So, Miss
yes,
Common, I'm here to
yes.
talk
First
about
of all, we can introduce
talk about.
ourselves first.
Okay. So first of all, as you know, my name is Sonu, and I am calling from Bihar, and I have
Okay.
just completed my graduation, and still, and at this moment, I'm looking forward to take admission in MA, and simultaneously, I'm working over my communication skill because, as you know, that this is very imperative nowadays if you want to connect yourself all over the world. So yeah, this is something that is very imperative to have. So that's why I'm constantly working over my communication skill for a long time, and it's been a 2 year. I have been constantly working on it.
Okay, it's been 2 years. You already completed. You work on your this communication skill. Mhm.
Yeah, I had been working over my communication before 2 years,
Okay. That's why I
but
found like you speak very well. Okay, you utilize
okay,
2 years.
thank you very much for
Okay,
praising me. Okay.
that's good. Like I want to know many more things from you because you are so fluent and I'm just beginner. I'm not speak like you. So definitely I want to learn many more things from you. So are you ready
Why
for
not?
that?
Yeah, I can say my views, what kind of difficulties that I have faced in my journey of learning English language. I can share with you.
Okay. So first of all, shall I introduce myself? Then after we will, do our conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, why
Okay.
not?
So I'm Komal Hirani, and I'm connecting with you from Gujarat state. I'm mother of one son, and I'm homemaker. And I have completed Master of Commerce in Accountancy, and simultaneously I'm running a YouTube channel. So that's all about me. Thank you.
As I have covered your a lot of videos over the YouTube, and then I found out your email, and then I thought to connect myself with you because you were connecting yourself with a lot of the YouTubers and sharing a lot of intellectuality of yours. So that's why I thought to connect myself with you because
Thank you
there is
so much.
something that is interesting in you. So that's why I thought to connect myself that I can get something new from you. So that's why.
Okay, that's a good. Thank you so much. And like, tell me about your journey. How you started? How you got this idea? I want to become a fluent, and what are the strategies you applied?
Okay. So first of all, when I was studying, when I was preparing for my examination, that was +2 examination. At that moment, I was preparing for my examination very concernly, and then a time comes to me. Then I have seen some of my colleagues were talking in English language, and then I thought to when not to learn English language, and then at that time I realized that this is something that is very imperative to have a good friend. If I want to have a good friend, then I must have the knowledge about English, because people just think that if you don't know how to speak in English, then you are not that much intellectual at study. So that's why I just think that if I would not have the intellectuality over English language, then I can't go on toward my dream. So that day I have determined to learn English language, and since that day I have joined an institute over there in my area, but I couldn't learn over there because I was using Hindi language in the classroom, and teacher said to me, then you can't learn English language. You
Oh,
are not following the rules that is required over here. So I think they have disqualified me from their yeah, and I was
okay.
disqualified institute from there because I have done some illegal events in the classroom that was not appropriate. I have been constantly speaking in Hindi language because I was not aware about English language. I have the fear how to speak in English. And then
Mhm.
I came to Google, and then I came to YouTube to know the people's view how they have done. And then I've tried then I tried to copy the people how they are speaking in English language. And I started watching podcast. I started watching TED talks that inspired me a lot to. So that's why I think this is the impact of watching podcast, that I am able to expose
Yeah.
myself above you. I think this is one and only the effect of watching podcast, and still now I am watching podcast. and and in this journey what I have learned, because most in the area where I am staying at this moment, people are willing lots of problem over their communication skill. People who wants to enter, who wants to go in IT sector, who wants to work with MNC companies, multinational
Yes.
companies. So they are having a lot of issues over their communication. So I thought to start. People are going from my area. The students are going traveling 200 kilometer and 300 kilometer for just learn English language. So that's why I thought to
Oh,
start an institute over here in my area. Why not? The
fun.
thought comes to mind to start an institute. And then finally I came to the conclusion to start an institute that is also going to pay me, and that is also going to uh, give me name and fame as well in my society, because in my society there is no any environment of English language. If people will listen me at this moment, then they just taunt me like that, अंग्रेज चले गए, अंग्रेज के बच्चे यहीं छोड़ गए, like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yes,
I
I
feel.
also heard this, dialogue from my relatives.
Yeah, so it offended me. I think it affect my heart as well, and I get and I sometimes I be like a discomfort from this kind of tone that people do actually, because they don't like to have changes in their life, because they are very conservative mindset people. They don't like to have changes in their life as well. They don't want to educate their children. So
Mhm.
I come to this conclusion to start an institute over here in my area, and construction is going on right now. And in the coming year, I'm going to start that institute. And this is like a challenge for me to. I have to do it anyhow. So that's why I've been constantly working on it.
So when
Yeah.
you started your journey, so how you started? So first you learn some grammar or just directly jump on a speaking part. So what are the method you applied?
I just come to speak English anyhow. Like this was like a challenge for me. I have not gone through the depth of the grammar. People on application suggested me. I am using nowadays. I used to use Buddy Talk application in my time when I started learning English
Mhm.
language. Buddy Talk, that was. But I think Buddy Talk is not so far on Play Store at this moment. But that time Buddy Talk used to be. Yeah, I have other people have suggested me not to go. Do not try to drive yourself into grammar. If you will go in the depth of the grammar, then I think you will stuck yourself, because there are a lot of things to explore
Yes.
in grammar. You will stuck yourself. Go through the listening, go through the speaking, the way you are going to speak English language, because you may have the native language in your area. your mother tongue.
Hmm.
So how you have learned it? You may have
Listening.
learned
By listening,
by
we learn our native language. Hmm.
observing the things. So I gone through I gone through listening, and he said that you can't be a good speaker once you have not gone through the listening. So for
Okay.
being a speaker, first of all, you have to drive yourself to the listening. So yeah, so I have adopted these things for my for myself, and then now what I'm in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like already rejected you by your from your teachers, and again you have a courage. Like I want to become a fluent, definitely. So heads of
Yeah,
you, like
qualified
it's a
from
great
my
opportunity that you have. Why not you think about your academy? Like you start your own classes or anything.
yeah. At this moment, I'm just polishing up my English language with you and by connecting with a lot of YouTubers, by connecting with lot of the people, different kind of countries. So yeah, I'm at this moment I'm polishing up my English language so that I will be able to demonstrate myself in front of hundreds of students over there. Because I'm
Hmm.
expected to share something to the people. I'm expected to share my knowledge, share my intellectuality. So yeah,
Yeah,
I have to work on myself anyhow. This is like a challenge for me, and I have to do it. Without this, there is any life. There is no any way of me. I just think like this. If I will not learn English language, if I will not have the intellectuality that I want to share with the people, then there is no life of me. Yeah, आपका
yeah.
दरिया
So are you pursuing?
ये आपका
Are you
दरिया और
pursuing MA? Yeah,
yeah,
you. Hmm. So I am
yeah.
asking, like, are you pursuing MA? So in English language or it's your Hindi language?
Yeah, I think sorry I couldn't mention that I have completed my graduation with English literature, and I'm going to take an English literature also in MA.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good. So your schooling is Hindi medium. Your schooling
Yeah,
was Hindi medium. Mhm.
yeah, because in the area where I'm living at this moment, there is no any English medium school over here, so that's why I couldn't get the opportunity to drive myself into private school. So that's why.
Okay. So have you learned this accent? It's by your own accent or you learn something like American accent or British accents? Have you learned? Or it's naturally?
Okay, you are asking me about my
Because
accent.
I like your accent a lot.
Okay, so a lot of people mention that you have a great accent as well. They have said to me that I am interacting myself with the people who belong to America, like that. So
Hmm.
yeah. So I just try to pretend like the people who else are you making videos over the YouTube. So I just try to pretend like them. That's it. I don't work on myself extrovert.
Okay, so I think we can say like it's by naturally, this accent, it's a natural accent that you learned, you didn't learn from anything, from any
No,
platform.
no. No, as I have said, my journey with you is that I was disqualified my from my institute in my previous time, so I have not went anywhere to learn this accent. As you know that how can I learn the accent without having environment? Because in the area where
Hmm.
I'm living, it's very sophisticated to get the English environment. So how can I learn accent? This is very inextricable.
Okay. So what's your future plan?
As I have shared with you, is that my short-term goal is to start an institute first of all because this is like a dream of me. Because I have chosen as a profession as a teacher because you know that teacher never get expired. If you will be a
Yeah,
cabin key, if you will be a job holder, then you will be expired in the particular age. But if you are a teacher, then you will never get expired.
definitely. Yeah. We can say
So
like teacher never, retire in their whole, life.
yeah, why not? teacher never get
Like
expired.
in our whole life, we are just, student, because learning is important, like at any stage, we can say. So, yes, teaching field is very, nowadays, we need some, eagerly teacher, because like in government sector, I saw like in so many, sector, we can say teachers available, but they are not putting their 100% efforts to
Exactly.
teach children. Yeah. So we need this type of teacher. So definitely
I
you will do your best.
Yeah, I think in the government sector, teachers are not that much perplexed about the future of the student. I think because they are having the having handsome salary by the government that government provides them. So as well, there is no any rule and regulations for the teacher. There is no any camera in the classroom so that government can recognize that teacher was sleeping at that moment in the classroom or not. But in Bihar, most of the teacher who else are the teacher of government school, and they just go through any other another stuff to do in the classroom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Here
kind
is
of this.
also like, the middle class family children, they child or rich family, they some people are belong from rich, so they admitted their child in a like higher school. Like, this school is too much popular in our society. But in government sector, like rural areas child, they go in government sector school. So they are not eager to learn any language, or they are not focusing on their study. So teachers also getting advantage,
Exactly.
because at the end of the month, you like their salary is fixed, definitely they will get.
Yeah.
So there is no requirement to put 100% efforts. This is also
Yeah, they know that in the fix that I'm going to have that handsome salary. So I think that's why they don't think about the future of the children. But
yeah.
I think this is not this is I think every individual needs to think everything as it is individually. If you are having if you like see if you are standing on a platform that belong from government property, I think we should think about this is my property, and if you are using that inappropriately, so that is not fine and that is not important to do it.
Hmm.
We just sometimes we throw rough materials on the platform, on the plastic on the platform that not goes to the recycle as well. I
Yes.
think we should for the precautions we should use dustbin, you know so that
Yes.
plastic that are using that will go to the recycle place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
like
Miss,
Indian people are not aware of, nature, environment. We are just, throwing plastic everywhere. Uh, a wrapper, all of the, like in a platform, we can say like it's too dirty, and we throw the wrapper anywhere, just split the anywhere, just, people are going washroom anywhere. So it's not a good thing. So
yeah,
people aware, but they are not following their rules. Yeah.
this is very frustrating for an individual. It should be. So, Miss Kamal, I have forgotten to ask about your education qualification. So, can I know that you
Yeah,
about?
definitely. I told you, but I think you forgot. But it's okay. Yes, I have completed Master of Commerce in Accountancy. It's MCom in Accountancy. My main subject is account.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yes,
So,
because I like practical subject rather than a theoretical subjects. So in my schooling, teacher given us a homework. So first
yeah,
I done mathematics I done, because I like mathematics, accountancy. It's a lot. I like practical subject, so I do my homework like first practical
in
subject.
my childhood, I was dull at mathematics. I don't
Oh,
have knowledge about it.
okay.
So that's why I choose.
When we do any sum in maths or account, so I'm very much excited to my answer is right or wrong while doing any particular problems, any sum. So in accountancy, it's a balance sheet available. Okay. So credit and debit, both the side, we have to match the sum. amount. Okay, so I'm very much excited to my answer is right or wrong. My answer is right or wrong. So I'm very much comfortable while match or balance it. So I like accountancy a lot. Yes.
Okay. So at
But
this
I
moment
never
you are
tried for any job because my husband don't allow me for job. So I never tried for corporate sector, but I like a lot, corporate field a lot. Let's see
okay.
in future. Yeah.
Or they may have not allowed you because they belong from
So
they belong from
because of my obligations towards my family members.
okay, so you have followed the instruction of your family. You can't deny them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my mother-in-law has some, joint problem, and she is not doing all of works, and even my mother-in-law father also live with us because my mother-in-law has no siblings, so she is alone. So nobody look after his father, so he's also live with us, and yes, like here is 6 to 7 members in my family and I have lots of work, so I'm not getting too much time for my, professional skill. Yeah.
Yeah, you are such an example being a lady. Yeah, this is very sophisticated. Because you are surviving it and you are serving all the things. Uh, yeah, this is
Even
very
my child
sophisticated.
is my child is young. He's just completed 3 years, and yeah, when he will grow, then after if I get time, so definitely I will start up my something for myself. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? If you have the knowledge, then you can enroll yourself in any sector. Yeah, but if you have chosen any sector, then you can go there. Why not?
Yeah,
But
but my husband thought like is if you are doing any job, I have no problem. But what about our child? How you can utilize your time with your child? You have to teach him. You have to help him his homework, and you have to play with him. So I like in our relatives, it's happened like my in relatives, in my relatives, it's happened like his one child, his mother is doing her job, so
yeah,
he didn't focus, she didn't focus on her child. Okay, so now what happened? His child is not too much intelligent. They are not focus. He is not focusing on their future, so his mother is big regret like I'm doing a job, that's why I didn't utilize my time with my son. So now we can see the result. So that's why my husband not allow me. Just you have just focus on your child. This is enough for our I my money is you know my money is enough for our family members. There is no required to you earn money. And yes, his business is good, and there is no requirement for any other. It's enough for
for
our family
surviving your
members.
life.
Yeah, for our surviving. But in my heart, like I have a desire, I want to become independent woman, and I like my duty towards my family members, but in my some my hard corner, I have a desire like I want to do something in my life, like not any job or not any business. Like I like business a lot rather than a job, but definitely within 1 or 2 years I will start my something on. Yeah.
Okay, so you can do it. If you have the real desire from the bottom of your heart, then you can do it. There is nothing that is going to break you.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to ask one question to you, like have you learned vocab?
Okay,
Mm.
this is good question for me that I am
Because like
nowadays I'm also facing.
mhm. Like many
Okay.
learners facing these problems because we learn vocab, we go through, but while speaking we forgot. Even I'm also facing these problems. So you already fluent in this language, so just tell me some trick if you
Okay,
want to
so
share.
what I do for myself is to learn vocabularies that whenever I watch podcast or whenever I watch any kind of things related to English language, and then I turn to I turn to there is a caption,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
so I just take a screenshot of that particular vocabularies, and then I try to find out the exact meaning of that over the Google, and then I don't write anywhere any vocabularies, because if I will write it, then I will think that I will have to do. I will do it. I will do it like that. I will make any procrastination learning that. But I just take that as imperative to whenever I connect myself with anybody, I just try to use that vocabulary anyhow. So this is how I work on my vocabularies.
Okay, okay. I also do these same things, like, when I learn some new vocabs, I take a screenshot and just, go through on Google, and I save that screenshot. But because of the time issues, that's why somehow I go through that vocab in my, like, lots of screenshot in my gallery, but I have no time to, go through every time, all the screenshot. Yeah,
Yeah, if it
slowly
comes
I
to
will learn.
use that vocabularies in conversation, it will be little bit sophisticated. You to use that exactly. Yeah, I'm also facing that kind of complexity whenever I think to use that vocabulary. It not come to my mind at the exact place where I have to put it like that.
Okay,
I
you
think
started your journey. When you started your journey, so you faced grammar problem.
Yeah, yeah, I used to face a lot of problem about grammar, how to use uh,
Ah,
may, might, that, and
models.
this was, yeah, this was this was mesmerizing me.
Yes.
Got stuck in these things, but somehow I overcome from this, and still I am facing some kind of problem to using may, might, should, would. Sometimes I make errors in my conversation. Yeah,
Mhm. So, like,
whenever.
everyone facing these type of problems. So, but while speaking, if we do practice every day, so definitely gradually we learn. So this is the, good solution to learn this language.
Yeah, yeah, we can work on that exponentially if we will if we will use that vocabularies that may, might, whatever it is. If you will do it, you will exponentially going to get rid from this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
problems, hurdles. Yes.
yes, why
Okay.
not?
So you want to share something? If you want to ask something, then you can ask me or share with me. Otherwise,
I,
we can wrap up. Mhm.
I think you have shared a lot of things with me. Yeah, I want to share something about yourself that I have not told you is that like I have been constantly watching you over the YouTube. Uh, Before some time, you were connecting with a lot of co-partner. So I have connected with them, but I thought it was like a desire for me to connect myself with you, because you are very concerned about English language. So that's why I thought to connect with you. I will get something from you. You have a lot of observation from the people nowadays you are connecting, so I can get something from you. Okay, like that.
Thank you so much. And I'm very much, happy, elated because I learned many more things from you. And thank you so much, given me your precious
I
time.
am
And
also
I like your accent a lot. So I want to connect with you definitely in future within a short time.
Why not?
Yeah.
We will connect ourselves again and again if you want. I have a lot of time for English language. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Or just
definitely.
English.
We will.
If it's come
Mhm.
to speak English language, whatever I'm doing, it does not matter for me. I just leave that I just leave that. How imperative that work, I don't care. I just come to speak English language because this is something that I am willing for. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
It's a
We will
sound
have
good.
another back-to-back
Mhm.
conversation. Why not? We can have.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
And we will
Okay.
also and we will also try to pretend to use accent, because speaking in English not a big deal. I have listened from my people that he was saying that speaking in English is not a big deal. The way you speak is a big deal. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I came to this conclusion how to speak in this accent. So that's why I started pretending at that moment, like to use American accent.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's been half an hour and I have lots of work. So we can wrap up
Okay.
our
Okay.
conversation. We will connect another day.
Uh, I will love to connect with you again and again, back to back. Why not? Thank you very
Okay.
much for
Thank you
having a
so much
conversation
and have a
and
great day.
spending your time.
Yes.
Okay. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye bye.
Okay. 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 Okay.